Last time on Trails in the Sky, first chapter, we infiltrated the Urbro Villa using a four-pronged assault and started our search for the prisoners. This time we have to find the hidden key that will let us into the banquet hall where they're being held captive. There are rows of art catalogs on the shelf. There appears to be nothing special about them. Style vase, nothing special. Eastern style vase, there appears to be nothing special. There's a red plate here, that appears to be nothing special. There's a large scarlet vase here. The selling company found something attached to its underside. This is it! Now we should be able to open that inner door. Let me guess, it's gonna be another battle. No. Okay. Ah, there's the battle. Who are you? Why do you look so familiar? Hey, you guys won the martial arts competition. That means you're with the Bracer Guild. That's right. I don't suppose we could persuade you just to forget you saw us? Shut it! We're defenders of an impregnable fortress. If you want past us, you have to go through us. I'm pretty okay with that. That said, these guys actually do have a fair bit of HP and strength. That is a little bit worrying. Oh, that one's done. Now, these guys need immediate healing. They also need that again. Or I can do this. I still need to heal them again. There we go. Ooh. Blue strike. Not enough, but... yeah, that was should have seen that coming. Okay. I'm not gonna have him go without XP just now that we're so close.
We're good to go.
That should be enough to keep us alive. And for good measure. There we go.
They messed with the wrong
That
guy.
was tougher than I was expecting. Okay. There we go, mix cocktail lunch. And she's basically good. And Cersei. Okay, let's go in. You! Yo, we're here to save your bacon. Hello, Niall. You don't look too bad of shape. Are you serious? Estelle, Joshua. I never thought I'd see you here. Huh? You're the princess. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. I think it's a little late for introductions, so we meet again, as promised. Chloe? Mm-hmm. Estelle, I sincerely hope you're joking. You ought to have recognized me sooner. But not with the dress and the hair and the things. What happened? Pardon us, Chloe. Estelle doesn't know how to doubt people. Hey, what the hell is that supposed to mean? There's the Estelle I know. And Joshua, you still use that name for me? Yes, since it seems to be the one you'd prefer. Would you rather I use your real name? No, but thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so what are you doing here, Chloe? And for that matter, why isn't the... Why is she so dense? And for that matter, why isn't the princess here? Ah, she's right in front of you? That's the queen's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. Huh? Ah! I'm sorry that I couldn't tell you. I'd planned to tell both of you the truth when we next met in Grand Cell. But then Colonel Richard had me detained. But why? Why would the princess be hiding out in an ordinary school? And why do you have us call you Chloe? I'd like for you to keep calling me that. My real name is Claudia von Oslies. Chloe is a pet name that Jill came up with using bits from my whole name. Really? Then what about your hair? Oh, this is just a wig. If I had the same hairdo as when I was on campus, it would probably just spread trouble. Can't believe I missed a connection myself. I've seen your picture often enough, and I remember you from the mail scandal in Burra, but I never put two and two together. I'm sorry. It doesn't seem that Uncle Doonan or Mayor Dalmore recognize me either. Oh yeah, and the Duke's even related to you. Oh, I forgot something important. So explain the whole story. I see. For all three of you, I extend my deepest gratitude for coming to rescue me. Oh, it was nothing. Heck, if we'd known that it was our Chloe in here, no one would have had to ask us. Estelle. No doubt. You should save your thanks to Her Majesty, as she's the one who serves them. She had no concern for herself, just so we should save you. I think your safety will give her the strength to resist the Colonel's demands, though doing so may endanger her life. Yes, that is her way. If something is not done, then she is in grave danger. I think I've seen enough of this little farce. Princess! Brienne! What the? She's General Morgan's granddaughter. He's imprisoned at the Hacking Gate, so they're taking her to keep him from causing any trouble. Just as they did with you and Her Majesty. This isn't just some idle threat. Every man with special ops has a dream, and we will stop at nothing to achieve it. And that's something you're proud of? I'll make you a deal, Sergeant. Please, take me as your hostage rather than a child. Not a chance. I know I said we'll stop at nothing, but even we don't have the nerve to harm a member of the royal family. General Morgan's grandkid, on the other hand, suits our needs just fine. She's a valuable hostage and it's not going to cause any real problems if she was to end up getting hurt. You're a monster. I just said coward myself. Pathetic, disgusting, sick, pick an adjective. You can talk all you want. It's almost time for the patrols to return from the Royal Avenue. Then we can round up the guardsmen and the braces. Not bad for one night's work. Oh, I'm afraid that won't be happening. We already took your buddies out on our way over here. Error! What? There, it's alright. Hi, Yufu. Long time no see. Error? You came. Damn it all, who the hell do you think you are? Some people just have no manners. Oh. Think of that as my special gift. That's just cruel. Hey, who fired that shot? Olivia, I guess. Bingo! And the star makes his dramatic entrance. Please hold your applause until after the performance has ended. And the drama turns into a comedy. Nice seeing you again, Scarazar. It's been a long time. Indeed, it had. I never thought I'd find you in La Belle, but I was honestly quite relieved when I heard that you'd fallen in with Estelle and Joshua. Yeah, well, I think you're overestimating my capabilities like usual. As for you, you've only become more beautiful. I barely even recognized you. Oh, really? I am suddenly brimming over with something akin to jealousy. Am I merely a toy to be used when convenient and cast aside when boredom sets in? Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Olivier. Ina's been wanting to see you. She's hoping to go out for drinks again. Forgive me, I have committed a grave offense. I swear, none of you ever change. I'm glad to see you, Scara, but I thought that the Royal Army had the checkpoints completely sealed off. Yes, but we crossed Valeria Lake by boat and docked at Grancel Harbour. That's one way around a problem. But how'd you wind up falling in with a failed, travelling musician? We ran into each other at the local guild branch. He was like a lost puppy, so I didn't have much choice other than to bring him along. I simply couldn't allow such an amusing and interesting show to go on without me. And may I ask who this fair lady is? Oh, right. Introduction. This is the Queen's daughter, Her Highness Princess Claudia. She's a friend of ours. It is a pleasure to meet you both. Thank you very much for coming to help me. Think nothing of it. I'm simply doing my duty as a bracer. And I could scarcely consider myself a gentleman if I did not leap to the aid of a lovely lady of noble birth. The honor and pleasure of this meeting is entirely my own. Your Highness, are you well? Julia, Steve. Scream! Good, I'm happy to see you again. Thank goodness you're unharmed. I was so worried. The feeling is mutual. And they all lived happily ever after. Before long, the Braces involved in the diversion and the Royal Guardsmen joined forces. After seeing to it they rescued hostages to get some rest, the Estelle Company gathered to assess their current situation. Words cannot express my shame. If not for my inaptitude, none of this would have come to pass. I am so ashamed I could take my own life were it something to be permitted. Please, do not say such things. I'm just happy to see you alive and unharmed. Thank you for coming to save me. Your Highness. Not that I'm not moved by all this, but I have to ask. Why is Sieg still here? Free? He is Her Highness's escort, as well as a messenger for the Royal Guardsmen. After all, did he not deliver the letter to your hotel? Oh, that night! Thought it might have been him. That must also be how you learned of Her Majesty's request. Yes, I heard it from Sieg. Her Majesty sent word through him from the Royal Keep. But the crest room in which Princess Claudia was held has no windows for Sieg to use. I was very worried when I was unable to make contact. You just about gave me a heart attack though when you sent that message to us. See, that was just plain mean for you to leave that letter and not let us know it was you. Right? He says he's sorry. It's okay. By the way, have all the special officers been dealt with? Almost all the soldiers in the villa are being restrained. However, there are quite a few left in Grancel Castle. Much of the Royal Army is under Intelligence Division control, even outside of Grancel. If we're not careful, we run the risk of them seizing control of this building and branding us all as rebels. Whoa, I hadn't even thought about that. It's a good point. I think it would be best if we were to get Chloe to a safe location at the very least. Perhaps we could seek asylum at the Ebronian or Republic embassies. Since they're considered foreign territory, it would be very difficult for them to lay a hand on them. There's also the special ops ship that we seized nearby. We could use that to allow her to flee the country for the time being. It wouldn't solve the whole problem, but it would buy us some time to find a better solution at the very least. I agree. Regardless, we need to find some way to get her to safety. Everyone. I understand the difficulties of the current situation, but would it be possible to make an official request of the braces? What? The hostages have been rescued, so I think we'll be alright. Of course, it depends on what the contents of the request are. If so, I must ask you to do the impossible. Will you help me in retaking the royal castle and rescuing Her Majesty? Your Highness. I see. That's right. This time we have to help the Queen. To be honest, I consider the question to be ridiculous, because the answer is obvious. But, Your Highness, this is no small thing you're asking for. Quite right. There's no chance that a frontal soul would work, even with the capabilities of everyone here. I think that captured special ops ship has potential, but we're going to need some kind of seriously clever trick. I have an idea. Everyone will please look at this. Princess Claudia produced a very old-looking map. What's this map of? It's an ancient diagram of the sewers below Grand Cell. One of the things it lays out is the path that leads to the castle cellar. What's the meaning of this? How can we have lost contact with the Royal Villa? Most likely it has fallen to an external force, either the guardsmen or the bracers. Those interfering little... Were you not in command of that division, Second Lieutenant? It is a pity, but what's done is done. Obsessing about it now will accomplish nothing. Furthermore, we must strengthen the castle's defences to ensure that Her Majesty is not taken. I don't need you to tell me that. I want the castle gates sealed, and our souls enter from here on out. The only attacks I should need to worry about are the ones that come from the sky. Yes, ma'am. Once that's done, scrape up troops from wherever you can find them, anywhere in Liberl, and send them to the villa. Priority 1 is to subjugate the terrorists who deceived the royal family. Yes, ma'am. Nicely done. Of course it was. I've served with this unit for some time, unlike you. I swear, I will protect this castle while His Excellency is absent, no matter the cost. Okay, here's how we're going to free Grand Cell Castle and the Queen. First, Joshua and 2 others will infiltrate the Grand Cell sewers. Proceed to the Royal Guards room and open the castle gate. Got it. Time to light a few fireworks. Well, it does seem appropriate for the beginning of the final act. As soon as the gates are open, the guardsmen and 4 of the bracers will make their way to the castle by way of the streets. You need to make a real spectacle to draw all the guards together in one place. You're in good hands. Alright, I've been looking forward to this. And finally, Your Highness, are you certain I cannot get you to reconsider? I'm sorry, but I must be there to help my grandmother. Also, I know how to pilot an airship. Hopefully I put that skill to good use. If I'd known this would have happened, I never would have caught you. It's okay, Lieutenant. We'll look after Chloe for you. I swear she'll be kept safe and my nickname isn't the Silver Streak. I understand. Please, do what you can. Once the men are inside the castle being concentrated into one area, Estelle and her team will sit down on the garden terrace. Then they'll break into the Queen's room and rescue her. Roger! Both operations will begin at the stroke of the noon bell. Everyone is to remain on alert for then. Alright, you have your task. Get to them. Dismissed. Yes, ma'am! Joshua, please be careful. Don't go taking any unnecessary risks. I'll be fine. And you try to be on your best behavior. Don't overestimate your own strength. Make sure you watch Scare's back. I understand. Whatever happens, remember our promise. We see each other again, safe and sound in Grand Cell Castle. Count on it. Joshua, there's no telling what kinds of creatures inhabit the sewers. Please take the utmost care. I know, and I will. And don't worry about Estelle. You've grown so much during this trip of yours, not just in your skills and brace qualifications, but in your heart. Or so it seems to me. Scare? What does that mean? It's nothing. Save it for later. Now, even in times of crisis, you can always count on these two brats. Right, so, now I think we'll be heading out. May we meet again, my lovelies. Adios be with you. Not sure. Hey, princess. You ever wonder if those two have some kind of destiny in store? Yes, the thought has crossed my mind. They always have a smile for each other. I have to admit, I'm even the tiniest bit envious. It looks like the regular soldiers are being replaced with special ops guys. The enemy's probably gotten quite desperate since we liberated the villa. Security seems a lot tighter than normal. Perhaps I can help them loosen up with my dulcet tones and my lute. You do anything conspicuous in that car, beyond you faster than you can say off key. Eula, wasn't it? Yes, it was. You two should definitely, Master Ava, not go near the Ebonian embassy. It could be quite dangerous. Yes, quite perilous indeed. Well, neither of us has time to just drop by them. Once preparations are complete, we have to get inside the sewers. Will it help me actually find their way? Now, let's see. I believe it would be in our best interest to confirm the location of the secret waterway. Alright, please wait a moment. We're currently at this staircase marked here on the lower left. And the entrance to the hidden waterways where the equals is depicted in the center. Wait, what? You mean where the two is? That's gotta be what they mean. Right. So first we need to go to that spot and examine the wall. We've got to go around. Okay. So, that's what we're going to wrap up for now. I'm going to study this map and work out our path, and next time in Treasure in the Sky, first chapter, we're going to be sneaking our way into the Royal Palace. See you then.